Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sunny, and I have ADHD with OCD tendencies. And I don't know why I just pointed at you. But anyway, so that means I can struggle with overwhelm and perfectionism, as well as taking control of my environment. And today I'm challenging myself to step out of that by building a house in The Sims where I'm going to spin a wheel and not have a say in the aesthetic. Like I'll have a say in where things go and of course like use my own creative eye to put things together, but ultimately a wheel is going to be choosing what the aesthetic is for the outside for every single room. So that makes me so uncomfortable. Secondly, I'm also going to be timing myself. So you are going to see a real lifetime clock. I'll either put it somewhere in the video or simply let you know how long it's actually taken me to create this build in the back end. And this includes video editing time. So you'll get an insider look into how long it takes to create something in The Sims because you're only experiencing roughly 26 minutes of it online. And the third thing I'll be challenging myself with today is pushing the boundaries with perfectionism, meaning, yes, I am going to be moving things around, but I'm challenging myself to not move things around too much. One of my OCD tendencies is if I see something slightly off center, like my eye can just notice things like that, I'm going to do my very best not to go off on a bender and perfectionize this house. All right. With that all being said, I think we're ready to get into this video.
So I thought, why would I come up with a list of my own of aesthetics if my goal is to release perfectionism and let go of control? So I found this aesthetics master list on the Spin Wheel website that someone else has created. I'm not sure who it was. If you know, if you created this list, I will give you credit because it is immense. It is immense. Now, I might not know every single aesthetic on here, so I'm going to spin the wheel, see what we get. If I have no idea what we're talking about, I'm going to open up Pinterest and kind of get a feel for the aesthetic. So the first time we spin, this is going to be for the outside of the house. Okay, so it is 5:31 p.m. I technically started at 5:26, but Sims had to update. So before we begin, we have to do a sim. Now, releasing all control, right? We're just gonna go with this person here. Like, I'm not even gonna select there Bronson. That's a name. Okay. Aspirations. Let's say athletic. Um, Pick a trait. Wouldn't it be funny if he was like athletic? Look at me gendering this sim already. Athletic and clumsy at the same time. High maintenance. Oh my God, yes. High maintenance, goofball, and creative. I think those are good. Those are solid. That's fine. Is that all you need to create a sim? Is that everything? Oh, his first name is Bryce. Okay. I thought Bronson was his first name. I was about to be like, no. Okay. So, releasing all control. I didn't pick anything that he's wearing. Usually, I put the sim that I'm using to test out a build in like a hot dog suit. I got that idea from Lil Simsy because I just thought it was so hilarious. Let's do summertime. And I'm just going to start off by building a shell for the house very intuitively. Like, okay, yes, Bronson, move in. Building a shell very intuitively, not focusing on anything specific. So I'm not spinning the wheel yet, and I'm not going to think too much about it. I'm treating this as a canvas, which is very interesting because, oh no, he's very angry. Why are you angry, dude? Like you just got here. You bought like a lot. What's going on? I mean, yeah, there it's a little patchy, but it's okay, girl. We're gonna figure this out. It's fine. Everything in me is like, oh my God, fix the patchiness. No, no, no. We're just gonna build straight onto this and we're gonna see what happens. Like the urge is high. I need you to understand. The urge is very high. Okay, let's build something intuitively. Are we thinking small house? I don't know yet. Like, how fun would it be to do kind of like, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Kind of like an awkward shape. This is almost the shape of like the Sims logo. Am I doing this on the right line here? Sometimes I find it easier to build in this mode. But what if we were like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then like so. Okay. Awkward house build so far, which is fine. That's fine. Let's do a second floor. I think we're not thinking today. We're just going for it. It would be so cool to kind of do like an overhang in the back. Maybe like a little bit of a balcony moment. Let's see if I can do that. Wait, am I building on the first floor? Hold on. I totally am. Okay, go back. Okay, good, good, good. There we go. Okay, and I think that's gonna be our shell. Like, I'm not gonna go too crazy. It's just one guy. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe Bryce gets a partner and then we can figure things out. I don't normally work with platforms, so I thought it would be fun. I was like, oh, why don't we raise the whole house on a platform? Oh, I don't know. It just happened. It combined the house. Hold on. Why isn't it raising it on a platform? I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe because we have this overhang, it's not letting us. Although I have to say this looks like it's on a platform. Unable to lower platform. Weird. Well, maybe what I can do is just make it a medium wall height for now. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick some. Actually, maybe I'll wait to pick columns and windows and all of that. And even the roof. Like, let's go spin the wheel, see what the heck the wheel says. All right. I'm nervous to say the least, but here we go. Spin, spin, spin. Cozy core. Oh my gosh. Okay. I actually like that. Let's go to Pinterest for a second and see what's going on with cozy core. Oh my gosh. I love this. I want to see if there's an example of a cozy core house, like the outside of a house. If not, we'll figure it out. But right now I'm picturing kind of slightly Victorian, like a character home almost, which is interesting considering like the shape we built because it's very not. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is like for reals on VRBO. I didn't realize that. But it says gorgeous country cottage. Where is this? Windsor Castle. Overlooking Windsor Castle? Are we? Oh my God. Okay. I'll use this as our inspiration. This is really good because I don't typically use or play around with brick at all. So this is going to be very, very fun. Okay, so it has kind of like a brick exterior. So I'm going to find a brick exterior. Not kind of, it is brick. I think I'm going to honestly just go with this first one. I think that's a really good pick. Maybe this is someone who renovated their very cozy older home to have a little bit of a newer shape, but they kept all the new bricks. So I want to create some of the windows that I'm seeing there and just, I don't know, just some of the cooler aspects. So I'm going to keep the roof very old school. So I'm going to go ahead and build out the roof right now. And I am deterring myself from looking at the photo too closely because these things are just supposed to be inspirations. I wonder if there's a diagonal. What if we were to build this whole house on a diagonal? Also, I want to see, oh yeah, that lighting is way better. I just changed it to daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. It's interesting because the roofs, oh my gosh, that's like so off center there. Hold on. That's what I wanted to do. Let's see if it's like that on the other side. It's not. So, I mean, to a certain extent, I'm like, okay, let's fix this a little bit. So I am not a roof master yet in The Sims. So you might be watching this thinking like, oh my God, like this is what I would have done or whatever. And I totally get that. So that doesn't want to go all the way. So I'm wondering if I can just extend that part a little bit and then it'll be functional.
5 hours later.
Maybe the person that lives here is very eccentric. For right now, this is what it looks like. The door has this really beautiful overhang and I'm gonna see if I can recreate that. I think we have something, so we might not need this roof here. I just think that's so cute. I'm gonna put a couple of these, like a whole wall of these. How pretty would that be? Oh my God, there's this whole thing. That looks like an old school pub. That's so cool. And then there's this one. That's so neat. That's cool. That makes it definitely look a little bit older. Comes in a blue. This house is definitely going to have some interesting windows, that's for sure. And then I think just the other windows I want to be pretty regular. I can scooch these over a little bit. I love adding smaller windows, especially for older home style builds, like the little round one. Oh my gosh, how pretty would these be? This house now is, I feel like this is ADHD core now. It's like in between cozy and ADHD because we've got so many different types of windows. I think this little window would be so cute there. And we can have another one down here. Something like that. So it's like the same window except rectangle that can go on that side. I just want to put the roofing down for a second so I can get some windows on the side here. This is honestly not turning out half bad. Like I had expected this to be somewhat of a disaster. I don't know, maybe somebody, the person that lives here has repurposed the windows. Maybe it's some are from this house, maybe some are from another house, and they just repurposed everything. 2 in one area too much. We're just gonna leave it. And then same with this, like I just think that's so cute. Okay, I think it's good on windows. Like this area does look like it's maybe lacking a few, but I did want to put a door either. There's probably going to be 2 doors for both the balcony sides. Maybe I can add, I don't know. I'm pretty okay with this, honestly. I feel good about it. Okay. There's like a really lovely trim on the roof. I love adding roof trim in The Sims because it honestly makes the build, in my opinion.
5 hours later.
I think that could be really pretty. Oh, you know what? Because this roofing area is just a tad in, I can't put roof trim on it, so I'm going to adjust that slightly so that I can put roof trim on it. Yay! Oh my god, that's kind of posh. Look at that, that's crazy. That I feel like legitimately covers like half of the windows. What if the bottom floor was an even higher story? Okay, that looks way better. Put this little guy back in there. Okay, that looks normal. That looks really good. I like this. I want to fence this in. We're still doing cozy core, which is great. Maybe there's no gate, it's just open. Nope, you know what? That's me being too picky. I guess if there's a dog, it could run away from this side. Duh. Let's get some doors on this place. Oh, this would be so cute. A green door. Oh, they have like really tall doors for the... This one's called a majestic door. It's like too big. These are all like massive. And they're clipping like way up there. I don't understand why. I don't think my house is on a foundation. Is it? And I just kind of like missed the memo? It's totally clipping up there. Hold on. Let me see what is happening here. It was on a foundation. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I love looking at all the colors. Oh, that's so pretty. I think we have to go with that, right? I mean, if it were me, it would be the pink door, but like that is so cute. I also really like the blue. Like that's really pretty as well. Maybe we'll go with that because then it kind of sets it apart from the windows. I also want to add a fence up here because the Sims aren't, they're not crazy. They can't jump off, but I think it'll be like a nicer accent. I think there's something really fun about building something terrible or quote unquote bad. Like, I don't think this is necessarily terrible. I don't even think it's bad. At this point right now, I don't think I have I really don't want to have an opinion just because I don't know what it's going to look like, you know, like it might end up being so cute. That was cool. Wait, what just happened? What is happening over here? Is that the roof trim peeking through? Hold on.
3 days later.
Maybe this all could just be one big balcony. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I have an idea. I have a slight idea. I don't know if it'll work.
12 seconds later.
Oh, thank God. And I'm just going to remove the walls. Can you go in there? I have no idea if this will look... Oh my God, I just deleted like an entire floor. If this will look weird with the fence? No, it like... Okay. Then I'm thinking columns. These look nice and old. I like that. And they kind of work diagonally. Okay, okay, girl. What if I was to add just a little design element in the middle there? Like that. One of them could be a covered balcony. Oh, how pretty would that look? But no, we've already decided. Anyway, I think this is really cute. Like maybe this is a nod to what the house used to look like. Again, if I size it up to be any bigger, it just kind of looks crazy. Like that looks crazy, right? I'm really happy with how this turned out so far, even though we have crazy roofing. Okay, that reminds me. Let's paint the roof color. I'm thinking something cottagey. I don't know why, but I'm thinking like Snow White kind of era. Go with this, although the colors are kind of feeling too bright. Oh my gosh, I remember when I was growing up in Vancouver, I would see pink houses with this roofing, and it reminded me of California. I was like, I want a house like that so I can look like I live in California. Not perfect by any means, which speaks to our house and currently what we got going on. So I think that's okay. Oh my God, how cute is that? Oh no, I accidentally stole the window. Oh, also, I think there's a brick that makes things look really, really old. I like that about brick because it's not the same. Oh, I think this is the one I was talking about. Like, how cool would it be if just like some spots. It's just worn out. What just happened to this window? You're glitching out, my friend. Oh wait, no, we did have a door. Okay, let's see if I can find like a similar style door, maybe something cottage core-ish or cozy core-ish for the balcony. And oh, there's this one here which does match. Oh, that's so cute. That's really cute. Oh my gosh, I just sized up the door. Look how big that is. That's so funny. We've got that one there. Oh, but is that silly to have 2 points of entry? I guess it depends on how the inside is and how I end up building the inside. But I think what I might end up doing, just so it's not awkward, is just having it like this. There we go. Just switching out the spot for those two. Well, they do have a taller version of this. Let's do that. Do the landscaping off camera. But for now, I really want to get to the inside. Right now is 6:26, and I'm actually gonna add a couple of decor items on the outside off camera.
One eternity later.
When we first spun the wheel, this is the image that came up for Cozy Core. So this was our inspiration for the house. Let me show you what I've done behind the scenes. So here's what the house is looking like behind the scenes. It's got that cozy core aesthetic, lots of plants, lots of flowers, candles in the front. We've got a cute little bike up front, the number of the house, there's a birdhouse and a flamingo. There's this really cute seating area to the side of the house. And let's move to the backyard. We've got the coziest ever fireplace with tons of different types of seating. I started getting really inspired while building this house on, you know, if there's a woman living here, or a man, or the Bryce, that they are a florist, that this is one of their passions. So I went ahead and built a little florist studio. There's a little workshop table inside. Let me see if I can show that to you. There's a little workshop table on the inside. Oh, I might have to change my view here. There's a little workshop table on the inside with tons of plants and flowers. I'm picturing that these garden plots are something that you know, this person can use to grow more flowers. Well, let's take a quick peek inside. This is my first time trying out these like controls. Challenging to take a look all over the inside of this little studio, but you've got tons of flowers on the wall. Also, if you hear my dog growling, she sees somebody. I've got this lovely plant shelf going on with tons and tons of plants. Again, just kind of assuming that this person loves flowers and florals, botanicals. I've got this really cute and cozy seating area outside. I really love how this turned out. Let me see if I can get the camera like all the way in there. It's got a barbecue, we've got candles going, there's a picnic basket. I also love the art on the wall, like it just feels very, very cozy. I thought this wash basket or wash bin would be as just a reminder of like where the house originally came from. We've got the workbench there. And this is the view. Walking through this door, you've got tons of plants, tons of flowers. It's just really turned into such a magical place. Let's take a look at the second floor. So the second floor has that llama card playing game. There's also tons of artwork on the walls and potted plants and flowers, tons of lights. This build looks so beautiful in the evening time with all the bright lights. Take a look at what that looks like. Like, how amazing is that? I've got a telescope in there. There's such a cozy section in this area, if I'm able to get there. This is what the backyard looks like from this end, and the weird shaped roof honestly didn't turn out weird after all. Like, it just turned out so cute, and I love how cozy this house is in the midst of the city. It's almost like this is the last historical house left on the block. And it just looks so adorable. So this is probably the best view I can get of the balcony on the left side here. There's some crochet material. Actually, no, I think it's, oh gosh, what is it called when there's, you always see people in Bridgerton, like the characters in Bridgerton using it. I'm blanking on what that is called. It's not called crochet. It's like, somebody literally gifted me a set. But anyway, oh my gosh, sorry about that. Turned out so cozy in that left section. I added some cozy clutter. There's some dog food that's just like, when I think of cozy core, I think of animals, and so there's already like little things downstairs in the backyard, like toys for the dog, and I've definitely already thought of the fact that there's going to be a dog living here, so we've got some toys in the backyard here for the dog. I couldn't find where the little dog house was. I think The Sims has it. But yeah, just cluttering up those little sections with anything that feels really, really cozy. Sorry if this is giving you, like, this is just, I'm still learning how to use the camera and everyone keeps saying that the Sims 3 camera. Oh, here. So you get a better look at this section here. So we've got the easel, there's tons and tons of plants, there's a knitting bin here, but also, again, those little circular things that I can't think of the name of right now. There's also a pedal press, a journal, a cup of coffee, just, you know, really a lot of cozy vibes happening here. Oh my god, I'm doing it. You can see it. Cool. Yeah. I love this cozy rug so, so much, and just, yeah, so that was the exterior for this house. So let's take a spin of the wheel again and see what we get.
Hey, editing Sunny here, and I am exhausted. I had some technical difficulties with some of my files not working, and so I had to redo a lot of editing, and that's pushed the time back a little bit now, and my brain is ready to visit nature, shut off, and relax. I'm also, throughout the editing process, something that I noticed is I'm being as authentic as I absolutely can, meaning I'm not cutting out every single or every single like. I'm also going to be including a large portion of the build, which is a little different than how I would normally do things. So let me know if you like this style of editing. I also want to hear from you if you want longer videos, if you want to see like the whole thing, like
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of scared. I'm like, oh my god, what if it's like. Is it up yet? Oh my god. What is it? Woodland Goth. Okay.
So yeah, just let me know. I want to hear from you, and I will see you in 2 weeks. If you haven't yet, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I teach a lot on learning about ADHD and OCD here as well. I have also been a coach for some time. So for me to be able to connect with you on this level is so, so cool. And also to learn that a lot more in common than you might think. So if you resonated with anything in this video, take a look in the comments below. Maybe you will be able to connect with somebody, but also leave a comment. This is a great place to know that you're not alone and connect with others just like you.